And major political parties are tonight facing the prospect of disqualification by the IEBC for non-compliance with the gender rule in the recently concluded nominations.
ODM and UDA are among the non-compliant parties, according to the details availed to NTV. The IEBC has now given up to Monday, 9th of May, to comply or risk being disqualified in the August polls. Brian Obuya with that report.
The clock is ticking towards crucial deadlines for political parties and coalitions as the country gears towards the August general election. The latest and perhaps the greatest trial facing the parties is out. IEBC insists parties must comply with the two-thirds gender rule. Chebukati says non-compliant political parties will not participate in the 2022 general election for the elective positions in question. From as early as April 27th, IEBC issued a letter saying that the Commission would not accept political party lists which do not comply with the gender principle. In the recent statement released last evening, the Chebukati-led Commission observes that out of the 81 political parties that met the April 28 deadline to submit lists of their aspirants, 48 complied with the requirement for the Senate seat and 38 for the member of National Assembly position. Those that have not have until the stroke of midnight Monday to comply. If not, IEBC spelled out dire consequences, threatening to disqualify the parties from taking part in the elections for the positions they would have failed to comply. NTV has learned that of the key non-compliant parties are the country's giant political parties, among them ODM, UDA, KANU, Ford Kenya, NAK Kenya, Wiper Party, NAK, and Labour Party. If IEBC succeeds, this will be the first time the section of the law is adhered to since its advent 12 years ago. In fact, in September of 2020, the then Chief Justice David Maraga advised President Kenyatta to dissolve Parliament in accordance with Article 261, Section 7 of the Constitution. This advice was based on Parliament's failure to enact a law to give effect to the now contentious two-thirds gender rule. Maraga's televised sentiments were preceded by 6 petitions, all of them asking him to advise the president to dissolve Parliament. Now, civil society organizations and a section of the clergy have come out in praise of the IEBC.
We are pleased with the stand by the chairman of IEBC to disqualify political parties that do not adhere to the two-thirds gender rule, among other stringent measures. And we commend political parties that have gone ahead and put women into various positions of leadership on their nomination lists.
Looking at where we are right now, that all these measures have not been able to yield that compliance threshold, the communication by the IEBC is very much welcome. And I think it's not the first time the chairperson raised this. When the party primaries were being prepared, he did also emphasize.
Meanwhile, the IEBC statement went ahead to ask voters to verify their voter registration details by logging into the Commission's online portal. The verification exercise kicked off on Wednesday and will last 30 days. Coming immediately, IEBC closed the continuous voter registration exercise until next year. Brian Obuya, NTV.